Today we are transitioning this small, cute, perfect patio garden for the fall season. Our client has had a lot of success growing throughout the summer, and now it's time to take these plants out and move on to the cooler season. We've got some tomatoes here on, this is the obelisk trellis. We're going to pull out these tomatoes. She's also ready to give up the peppers. We're going to be keeping the perennial herbs. We're going to switch out the marigolds for some pansies. And then we're going to turn this into a root and leaf bed. We'll be focusing on carrots, lots of different greens in this bed, all growing from seed. We determined after getting through the whole season that this is the shadiest part of the garden. These two beds are the ones that get the most of the sun. On this side, we're going to be starting over. She did a wonderful job after our coaching. So proud of her. She planted all this arugula from seed and had a ton of success. It's starting to tire out, so we're going to pull this up, replace with some new compost, and then plant this up for the fall. We're more than likely going to use some of her TP trellises to plant some peas right alongside the back of this bed, maybe even this one too. This is her herb bed. She's got some perennials like rosemary and chives and biennials like parsley. Then she's got basil and zinnias. I don't think she's ready to part with her zinnias yet, so we're going to just add a couple of green plants around in the mix with these herbs and possibly add some peas to the back. You can see this is just a nice, small, very doable kitchen garden size. I hope this space inspires you to see that you can really fit a kitchen garden just about anywhere, and you can work with your own limitations of sunlight and time to tend. So stay tuned, we're gonna pull all this out, rearrange, add some compost, and plant it up for the next season, and we'll show you how it turns out. We are just putting the finishing touches on the kitchen garden here, and we are ready to let this thing grow for the fall. So you can see we cleared out the tomatoes, the peppers, the cucumbers, got the trellises out of here. We added about 3 bags of compost to this bed. This is going to be our new greens bed. So we've got Toscano kale on the back, curly kale, we've got cabbages, lettuces, We used our lettuce starts to separate our rows. We've got rows of spinach, rows of spring mix, and rows of arugula. So we're gonna put labels. We've got labels on all of this so our client knows where everything's planted. And now I'm just coming in, I call these interrupters. I like to add little spring onions in between my greens. And this just provides a little extra layer of pest protection, especially for pest, what do you call it? They're likely to get pests. The kale is likely to attract pests, and those little onions help put a scent off that deters them from coming. At least that's our hope. So we've got spinach. This row is spring mix right here. And then we've got arugula right down the front. Now check out these two beds. We did a fun thing. I took those big obelisk trellises that were taking up way too much space, and I flattened them and turned them into fan trellises. So it has a little bit extra on that side, but I think it turned out great, and it's a great example of using what you have, which is what I always encourage clients and gardeners to do. So we flatten this out. We're gonna grow sugar snap peas up the trellis. So that's what we planted at the back. Then we've got Danvers carrots here in the middle, in the front, and then early wonder beets right down the middle. So this entire bed is just pansies and seeds. 3 plants, peas, beets, and carrots. So this is gonna stay really well watered, and this is a bed that needs a lot of sunshine. Those root crops need about 6 hours, and the peas need about 8. This bed we left mostly untouched. We kept the herbs, we added some pansies, and then we did plant some peas right along the fan trellis. We did the same thing with the other one. So now we've really opened up this space. I think it feels a little bit more complete. There's so much planted here. We have leafy greens, we have herbs, we have peas, we have carrots and beets. So lots of potential for the next few months right here in this beautiful patio garden here in Nashville, Tennessee. So if this inspires you, then we've got so much more to help you grow. Check out gardenary.com right on our homepage. We always have a free resource to help you grow to the next level. So head there and we will see you right back here very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.